So this is our pattern paper. Yeah, so I took my shoulder to bust point, because now we are doing like a one piece overall, so they'll be joining in the middle. So we're doing shoulder to bust point, shoulder to waist, then we have our waist to crouch area, and then we have our waist to full length. There you go. So I think I'll use this side for my center back and my center front. Okay, now for measurement, all we have to do is we're going to get our across front measurement. For us to get that, you see our bra straps, this is where you want your straps to be. So my bra straps here is 8 inches. So whatever it gets, you know, you'll be folding, the fabric is on fold, so whatever it gets is what should be divided by 2 inches. So this is it. So you don't make the kind of mistake I made when I was making mine. So make sure you get this. This is 8. I think some other people you can use 10. It just depends on how wide their front is. But for me, I'll be using 8. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my shoulder. I'm going to get my chest line. My chest line is literally my armhole measurement, which I think is 8 inches. So I'm going to use 8 inches for so this is what we are making. Yeah, this is what we're making. I'm going to measure from here, this point to this point, from here to here, measure it and see how much I have there. This is 5 inches. So before we continue, please do not forget to take your hip point and then your crouch line. So this is your hip point, this is your crouch line. Do not forget to take your hip point. I took 4 inches away from our center front and center back. So this will be our center front and center back. I always got the front, then I'll use the front to cut the back. So this will be where we'll be putting our crouch. Our crouch will be like so, like this and all that. So this will be our center front. So from here, we'll take our measurements towards the other end. So this will be where our armhole is, our hip area and all that. So let's take our measurements. What I'll do first is I'll just take my shoulder measurements, and from there I'll start all my ceremony I want to do. My shoulder measurement is 7.5, which I'm taking right here. I'll take it on my chest line as well, so I can draw a straight line. This is our shoulder line. So I will just take my neck measurement. So I'll take all of this and then we can readjust it afterwards, so we don't get confused. So I don't get confused as well. So I'm taking my neckline as 3 by 3. Just go down by 1 inch and then you connect that as well, the shoulder slope. And then we'll come to our bust point. We take our bust divided by 4. Our bust divided by 4, 9 inches. So we're going to come here from the center front. We take 9 inches on the chest line as well. We divide our waist by 4 inches. Just make sure your paper is wide enough so you have enough space. So I got 7.75, which is here. Our waist measurements. And the hip measurement is, I got 9.5 right here. Here, take it from here. So I have 9.5 right here. From here, I'm going to draw a straight line all the way down. So let's get our crouch line. So for this, my crouch line will be, I'm coming out, so my crouch line would be, this is 11, yeah? This is, my thigh divided by 2 is 11, so this is 11. But I normally just like to come out by 2 inches. This is 2 inches right here. And then I'll connect it to the waist. So this is what we have now. So I'm also going to draw this in a straight line because I want to spread this. I want to make sure that it's a little bit circle. So let's divide this again. 11.5 divided by 2. This is 5.75. So I'm going to put this all. I'm going to put it all the way down. So I've also gone ahead to draw a straight line here. I just parted the middle. It's not so straight. But all I want to do, I just want to get something that I'll be able to slash and spread. So we're going to go to the top part of this. We're done with the down part. So now we're going to the top part of it. We need to do this stuff. So in order to get this, I'm going to use this 5 inches here. So if you remember, so now this is where I made a mistake of across front. So instead of 8 inches, I used 11, so it was a bit too big. So now you're going to use your 8 inches or whatever inches you got on the across front you at the measurement I just showed you, and then you take that, you mark it, then from there you can go up by 1 inch or half an inch, and then you connect. So I'm going to show you how to do it in the rest of the video. Just make sure that you are following and you're taking your strap to strap measurement, that's your across front, the way I showed you to take it. And after that, apart from that, that's all you need. That's all the mistake I made. So I'm making sure to make this very small so you don't make the same mistake. Then across our bust measurements, mine is 14. 14 divided by 2 is 7. So across my bust measurement is 7. So this is 7 right here. So we're going to get our armhole. So this is our armhole right here. For this, I'm going to come up by 1 inch again. This new line we have, we're going to come up by 1 inch, which is this. So we came up by 1 inch on this area right here. And then we are going to come in by another 1 inch. And then we are going to draw our neckline. So it all depends on how deep you want your neckline. You can just do something very like this. Let's see. This can be your neckline. Or you can go a little bit deeper than this. I'll use this, and if it's too high, I can use the opportunity to go down. I don't want to do the mistake that I'll go down and it'll be too high and I will not be able to do anything about it. So this is how it should look like if you use your correct measurement. Please do not make the mistake I made. That's why I made the previous video, to correct myself. And yeah, we are done with the front pattern, which will be like this. Remember, you can go down as low as this or go down as low as this. So let's work with the back. So for the back, I'm going to come out by 4 inches right here from this area, from this point, come about 4 inches, but from here just come about 2 inches anyways, and add 1.5 inch all the way down, or 1 inch. It just depends on how you want it to be, but I think for this one I'm just going to add 1 inch all the way down. So I'm going to extend this line to the top part of our dress. So for the backline, I'll just be leaving it on this chest area. So I'll show you what I mean. Well, first, let me go ahead and cut the back out first, and then I'll show you that. So I forgot to tell you that you should extend this from here. You should extend it to your crotch area. So I'm not extending it up all the way up because I am not adding any zip at the back, but I'll be adding zip at the waist area. So all you can do is that you can just add half an inch and then connect. But I've already gone ahead to cut this, so I'll try to remember. Okay, so I'm done cutting this. So I'm going to take this out. This will be my front pattern. And I'll go ahead and trace out every line I have here. There's no need to cut it. This is the front and this is the back. The back can even go lower than this. So what I'm going to do for the back, I'm going to just take this out. This will be the back. It will be lower than the front, and this will be the front. Or you can just do it the exact same way you did the front as well. So we'll be putting the zip on the side. So let's go ahead and cut this out. So I'll be using this Ankara for today. Because Ankara is 45 inches long, I'll be using it on the yardage. I want this entire length is 54 inches, so that won't work. This length will not work, so I will use this way. But before we do that, we are going to cut the middle. Oh, this thing is so annoying. I'm going to be slashing and spreading, so I'm going to bend this because I bent it because I want a lining from here to here. I want a facing for it. So of course I want to pin it. And then we slash and spread. So for the sake of the tutorial, the down, I open up the down to like 9 inches. While this, I open up to like 2.5. So this is what we have. So I'll start cutting. Just make sure you get your exact measurement. I'm adding 1 inch sewing allowance because I want to put zip on the side. So that's it. And this way I add half an inch all the way up here. I don't think I'm adding anything here, but I add half an inch here as well, just so I'll need, that's all I'll need to join my fabric in the middle. Okay, so this is what we have right here. So we have this, and this is the front. Okay, so let's sew how we joined our trouser pattern. That's how we're going to join this one. This will be our facing. Okay, so like we did for our other trouser, we're going to join. So I've joined this all the way down, and I left like 2 inches here at the crotch, and then I'm going to join it on my inseam, right sides facing each other. Remember, you join it by 1/2 inch. Do the same thing for this one. And then we're going to sew 1/2 inch. So we've gotten the inseam. So now we are going to match this. So I'm going to sew it all the way here because I'm not adding zip to this, so that's fine. I'm not adding zip to the back. If I was, I would leave a space for the zip, but I'm not adding zip to the back. I'm just adding it to the side, so I'm just going to sew it all the way up. So we have this whole piece, so we have to match the sides now. That's the front. But before I go ahead and do this, I'm going to add my facing. So I'm going to add my facing, but before I add my facing, so this is the straps I'll be using for it. So I'm going to put this on my body and know how much I want it, like how long I want it, and I'm going to come back and show you. So I have this, which is 14 inches long. So I'm going to place it here. Before I do that, we'll be finishing this part, which I'll be taking. We'll be finishing this part. I'll be taking around 0.25 on both sides, like this. So I'll be joining it from here, and of course closing the armhole from here as well. So I'll be putting this in between this line. Do you get it? So we saw this will be in between this place, and then we get to sew like so and like this. So let's do this. So we're going to stitch here as well. To top stitch your lining part, your facing, so it stays flat. So if you remember, for the back is just straight. There's no armhole, nothing. The back is just straight. So I'll be putting my strap I'll take my strap where I want my strap to be. I want it to be 2.5 inches from the center back, and I'll place it, and that's where I'll put my straps. So this is the back here. I want my straps to be 2.5 inches. Place it like so. I'm going to use this is the facing. So I just fix this, pin it on this side, then pin your facing, and then you're going to sew it all the way like so, 1/2 inch. I'm going to sew it all the way. So when you turn it around, it looks like this. So let's sew it side like this. This is where I'll be putting my zip. So we'll join this side. So I'll be using this zip I want to stop at the hip area. After I sew on this side, I'll go ahead and also sew this side where I want my zip to end. I'll sew it all the way down. So I've pinned this place, I'm going to pin the other side because I'm going to use my zipper foot. After this, because the zip is too long, we're going to cut the zip. But before we do that, we're going to fold. Okay, I'm going to cut the zip. And we're going to fold it like this and then stitch it. So you have this. So this is what we have. The only thing left now is to finish off your hem. I won't be using gum. I won't be using the gum today, the hemming gum, so I'll just do this and fold. I'm done with my pinafore. I don't know what to call it honestly, and I'm done with this, and then I'll iron and then come and show you how it looks. Yeah, okay, so this is what we have. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.